today marks the first day of our website development, and the trainer is Mr. Gilbert. So he's a trainer for our people, and he will take over from me. So today is 14th May 2020. All right, Gilbert, are you
James.
there?
Yeah, I'm around.
Okay.
I'm here.
So we don't want to have to waste time. Everybody will open his Sublime text. We inform all members that way. So Gilbert also do the same thing, and then he will introduce himself. He do the same thing, and then he will share his screen for us to see. Once Gilbert, whatever he does, he'll be explaining, and he will also do accordingly on our Sublime text. So Gilbert, please take it from me.
Okay. I'm coming.
Gilbert, please, let's hear you and show your screen as well. Your microphone is off. Okay. Yeah. Right, thank you. So Gilbert will take over, and that's screen. So Gilbert, tell us your name and then your position in Notre. Let's go.
Okay. Good evening once again. I'm Gilbert. Once a student, but now a teacher. I teach website development. Okay. So today let's develop or create something simple. Okay, let me open my browser. First, let me open my editor first. Okay. Um, Let me create a new, oh, let me open a new window rather. Okay. So, um, you create a simple website. So I'll first create a folder here in which I'll store my email. So I'll name it tutorial. Okay. So I'll save my work in the tutorial. So desktop, then the tutorials folder. So I'll name this one tutorial dot html. Okay, so we have our html page. Let's try with external css. So I'll create another file, new file, then I'll save it as maybe style um, style.css. So this is our css file. Okay, so we'll be creating a simple home page. In fact, a very simple one that we will use in a simple home page. So let's start with our basic HTML syntax. So those using the Sublime test with your less than HTML. Oh, sorry, this is my CSS file. So I move to my tutorials file. With less than HTML, with enter, I have my basic syntax for a HTML page. So we have the doc type, which is tell the browser that you are using the current HTML, which is HTML5. Then we have our HTML and the header, where all our sensitive information will go. Okay, we have our title. So our title, let's give this one maybe a home page. So we have this as our title. Then the body, which contains the information that will be displayed in our web browser. Okay, so let's begin. Let's create um, a simple header, a simple header that we will use in our homepage. Okay, so let me give a space. I'll begin by creating using the nav tag. So we have the nav tag, which is just a wrapper. We are trying to tell our browser that this is a navigation. So within this nav, um, okay, let me first create a div or a wrapper to wrap around my work. So this is a div. Then I'll give it a class called maybe a wrapper, or let's take this one, container. So within this, that you have all our work. So within this, then I'll have my nav. So within this nav, I'll create a list. I'll create a list. So I'll have the unordered list. So then I'll close it here. Okay. So within this unordered list, um, I'll create a list. Hope you get me.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll create a list. Then I'll close this list. So within this list, I'll create an anchor tag. I'll create an anchor tag. So the A, then href, which is our destination. So for now, we have no destination. So let's represent with the hash sign. Then maybe home. So I'll copy this part, then paste it. Sarah, okay, sorry, I didn't close the anchor tag. So I'll copy, then paste it for several times. So home, about, um, about, let's say gallery, then maybe contact, contact. Okay, so this is a simple navigation bar. Okay, so we can move to our CSS then style. So first, let me open it in my browser. Um, okay, so let me bring my browser. So okay, I didn't save it. Let me save it. Then refresh my browser. Okay, this is what we have. So we will now start our work. So let's move back to our code. So now we move to our CSS. Okay. So first, um, let's call maybe our body, and let's give it a style. So you give it a margin of 0 pixels. Then we give it a font size. Please, if I'm moving fast, you can tell me so that
Okay.
I'll reduce
Okay,
the
sir.
pace that I'm moving. So
Okay, sir.
14 pixels. So this is for our body. So let's move to um, our nav bar. Let's quickly move to our nav bar. So I'll call the nav. So as we see, the nav, we are creating um, a menu bar. So we want it in a horizontal form. So we'll give it a width of 100%. We give it a width of 100%. You can choose to give it um, a background color. So background, you can choose to give it blue, or we can choose a hexadecimal color. So I'll save, quickly move to my browser, then refresh. Okay, it's not taking effect. Okay. So now let's move to um, our UL. That's the unordered list. So the unordered list, we can give it um, a star. First, let's display it in the inline form. We display it in the inline form. So let me move to let me save it. Save my work. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, sorry. I haven't linked my work yet. That's why it's not taking effect. So with the external format, use the link, then related to style sheet, then type of text slash CSS, then my path. Sorry, style rather, style dot CSS. Save. Okay.
Can you explain the link?
So
Explain the links, please. Explain the links.
um,
The
we
link,
are we have
the linking of HTML page to CSS page. Can sorry, linking of HTML to the CSS style sheet. Explain.
okay. Um, okay. Let me begin again. So we have an external CSS which is in the same folder. which is in the same folder as our HTML. So this is our CSS. This is our CSS, and this is the HTML.
HTML.
So when linking, we use the link related to style sheet. So we have to tell the page that this one is a style sheet. Then we will locate our CSS using the href. So since it's in the same place, we use the style .css.
Okay. Okay.
So now it will pick up the style that we have here.
Okay. Okay. Then it will link up with it.
We have this.
Okay.
So let's continue with our CSS.
We cannot see the links.
Yeah, link already is blue in color,
Okay.
and we've given it a background of blue. That's why.
Okay. Let's make the text, the links white and here. And give it a border.
So,
The links white and then we give it a border.
okay. So let's move to the list. Rather. So we can display it in the inline. So that's the horizontal form. Then we will give it a color. If we give it a color here, it will not affect because the nearest tag is the anchor tag. So we can give it a color using the anchor color. Give it padding, rather. So we give it a padding of let's say maybe 25 pixels. Then let's quickly call our anchor tag. So with the anchor tag, here we can give it a color. So a color, let's say white. Please hope you get me. So let's save it and quickly move to our browser. So this is it. Let me increase it so that. So this is what we have right now. So we'll still continue to style it to our design. So I'll move to the CSS.
Robert,
James,
can we increase the height of the border?
Yeah.
Let's increase the height of the border.
We are still on it.
Okay, okay.
So as we have to remove the underline from the anchor tag. So we use the text decoration. Then we will set it to none. Then we can give it a line height of, let's say, 70 pixels. Then maybe we can increase the font a little bit. We can increase the font size a little bit, maybe 20 pixels. So we can save it and refresh our browser. So there is it. We have this. So we can continue to give it
Gilbert.
James.
Yes, I would like us to end here. This I don't know, Mr. Ray.
Sir.
I think you have an idea about the whole thing, or you are a beginner.
Yeah, I have an idea about it.
You have an idea. Good.
Yeah.
We have about, I don't know whether we have 5 or 6. I think we have 5, but then those who pay dues add up to be 10. So I don't want us to go further. Because looking at what the codes today, this one, the HTML, and then the CSS. I want this particular video alone to be given to the rest who couldn't come, so that they will revise and they will can continue tomorrow. It shouldn't give us so many things in a day.
Okay.
So I think we will end here and then we'll continue tomorrow.
Yeah, let's complete this one. Let's complete this one.
Let's see. Okay, move on. Let's see.
So let's try to add few touches to it so that it can be nice.
Okay.
So when we hover over the links, when we hover over it, we can give it a background color of, let's take a white. Let's take white. White, but it will conflict with the, so when you hover over the A and it's on A.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Mr. James.
It's already white. The hoover should be yellow. The hoover should be yellow.
So
the hoover.
Let's check something.
Uh-huh.
So then we'll give it a color of blue.
Okay. The bar is already blue.
Yeah, no, the color is, the background color initially is blue, and then the text color is white.
Okay.
But when we hover over the list and it's on list and the anchor tag, the background should be white and the color should be blue. So let's try to.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh. Okay. What I wanted to do. Okay, let's try to change this one to make it simple. So let me choose
yellow,
gray color.
Okay.
And let me add some transition to it. So transition, let's say 1 second. It should take 1 second. So I can add the same transition to this one. 1 second. Okay, let me save it. So refresh. Oh.
It has a background of white.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yes. Okay. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. So, what I want us to do is this. Gilbert, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes, sir. We would like the links, okay? We would like a logo to come before the home. We would like a logo to come before the home. We will do that one tomorrow. And then at the far right, we would like sign in and sign up buttons. That's all.
Okay.
We want to do that one tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll add a logo, a heading, and a picture. That is what I want us to do tomorrow. So we add a logo to it before the home link comes. We will add sign in and sign up page to be at the far right. So, okay. Any questions so far from the audience? Bossa, I want you to watch the video first before I ask questions tomorrow, because we're not here when we started. Today we did a navigation bar with links, and then with a background. And before we were able to do this, we dealt with HTML, and then we did external CSS. So when you watch the video, if you have more questions tomorrow, we'll meet. Henceforth, Gilbert is the one taking you through for this particular training. And within 15 days, or let's say 15th, 19th this month, he's supposed to finish the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then from there, we will tackle mobilized template. But the mobilize template, we have a full video tutorials that we can give you for you to study for 5 good days and make sure you come up with a website. So before we leave, if you have any question, you can ask. But the video will be posted right now into the group.
Okay. But I say, my concern is you after watching the video, let's move on. Let's move on. I reserve the comment.
I can't hear you.
I said I reserve the comment when I watch the video.
Okay. This one is a little bit advanced, let's say intermediate, but then you understand it. Since
Yes.
you said,
Yes, sir, you understand it.
yeah, you
We
understand.
understand it.
Since you know how to add a logo, but you know how to even do the simple web page, so you understand it. It's all about external CSS and an HTML, linking the 2 pages and making sure a folder is created and 2 files are in the folder. That's all. And then on and on we go. But the one I took you through was internal CSS, whereby we did the internal CSS in the head. But this one, the internal CSS is done outside, which is external CSS. The CSS was done outside the HTML page, so we call it external CSS. We didn't do it in the head, as you can see what he's showing. All we did is to link the HTML page to the CSS page.
Okay, so it means we didn't continue from what we did.
No. Gilbert, do you have the web page that we gave? The web page, the document. Do you have the document?
The one that you taught us.
The one we are looking on. My files are sports, as I told you. So if you have the document, you can let us have it. I don't know, Gilbert, do you have that document?
Yeah, I have it.
You have
what
it. Okay,
document?
so Gilbert will okay, Gilbert, it's on your computer right now. Let's see it. We have a format we are following to develop the website. So Gilbert, let's
It's on my phone.
have it. Let's see. And you can put it in the group. Web Technology 2. That document, you can put it in the PDF. If you have it, let's see before we end. That is the web page you are going.
The document is on my phone.
It's on your phone.
There.
Okay, then please do well to post in the Web Technology 2 group. That is where they are. They are. Okay, boss, anything else?
Okay.
Look at that.
So
okay. Gilbert, if you look at that design, then you modify this one for us. Okay.
Okay.
We can even also change the star. The new one I was bringing wasn't also bad, but we need to see that one and maybe follow. All right. So, is there any question else to talk about? All right. Let me store the video and quickly give it to you on the platform, and then Gilbert also put the PDF for us so that we know the kind of website you are developing.
Okay, sir.
So then we call it a day. God bless you.